Okay everyone, this is my 2014 Camaro SS. I've been changing things up lately and saying this first. If this was helpful to you, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out with what I'm trying to do here. What I have here today is an error light. The ABS light comes on, the service power steering light comes on, and the Stabilitrack is off. And I think I've sourced my problem. Recently rebuilt the motor, put it back together, it worked for about 200 miles, and then I ran into this issue. So your primary ground for your power steering is going to be on this post here. If you don't have a cold air intake, it's going to look a little different. I moved the ground here and tried to make sure that was working out, and that worked for a little bit. Warning came back. So the next place you want to check is there's a ground on the back of your head here. The motor is super hot right now from running, so I'm not going to go back there and touch it, but there's a 15mm bolt back there. Make sure that ground is tight. And then finally there's a ground up here. You can see it, I think, on the dipstick. There's a bolt holding the dipstick on. It's 15mm. Make sure that's tight. And finally, make sure your battery ground is tight. I did those things, found one loose on the back of the head there, and I think I've solved this problem. If it still occurs, you might have to go deeper, look at an alternator or battery, but it's probably an issue with your electricity getting to your electronic power steering on the, I think it's 2012 and beyond Camaros. One final thought you can check, I have headers. If you have headers, you may have burned the cable because of the different shape of your aftermarket headers. So try those things. If you have questions, comment, I always respond. And if this doesn't solve it, I will follow up. But first test drive, second test drive, everything looks good. The warning is gone. And so that is what I recommend. Thank you, everyone.